Hey, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a chemical peel, a home therapy chemical peel, so really not that strong. I'm gonna use the product called Velora. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm definitely gonna zoom in later so that you can see my current texture of my skin and then the after effects. So during this virus housebound session or time that we all have to go through, this is the ideal time to do some pampering. And I thought, seeing me that I don't need to wear that much makeup, I can stay indoors, not exposure to the sun, this is the ideal time. So sorry for my really glam look, but I just, first of all, you don't want, because you're working with a peel, you don't want it to go into your hairline. And this is just, a friend of mine made these, and it's basically just a wrap with a button. So it's ideal if you actually come out of the shower, if you've washed your hair, come out of the shower, put it on, wrap it around, perfect for long hair. And yeah, then you don't need to dry it straight away. So I know this is not a very glam look, but it's gonna do for today. So let's start. Oh, by the way, this is about the I've been using this product for quite a while. I love their moisturizer, their evening, night, well, obviously it's evening, their night cream. And this peel I've been doing, I think, for the last 2 years. This is my third time of ordering it. You do actually get quite a lot out of it. It's 3 bottles that you get in a kit. And obviously peel time is during the peel, post and pre. Really not very difficult to use. The only thing that I will take you step by step through is how to apply it. That is rather important. You don't want it to get into the corners of your nose. They say not on your lips, but I actually have found that it's quite beneficial to have a little bit on your lips. It just takes off the top layer. You don't peel drastically. It's not like you're gonna have loads of skin coming off, even though it does give you that new look after 7 days. It doesn't work straight away. You do feel hot afterwards, and you need to have a little bit of a, if you can have a fan maybe blowing on you after you've applied it, that would help. There's no need for numbing. It's really not an aggressive peel. So let's start. I'm first going to zoom in that you can see my texture before and after, and then you can make up your own mind if it's a good product or not. Thank you for joining me. Okay guys, so what I want to show you is, let me just lean in a bit. As you can see, I have quite a lot of pigmentation on the skin. I have a little bit of a scar there, loads of pigmentation here, and basically this is my skin. One quite big wrinkle there. Let's see if that improves after the peel. Doubt, but you never know. Little bit of a breakout here. I do have some acne scarring here, and like everybody, my well, not everybody, but 45 and plus, they do find that they have quite rougher skin than what it used to be. Okay, so now that you examined, have some fine lines and wrinkles at my mouth. Let's see if that can improve that. some lines there. Okay, so let's start. For my South African friends, I'm sure you will know this product, Justine tissue oil. So what I'm going to do, you can either use your finger or a cotton bud and just apply this to all the areas that you don't want to peel. So I'm gonna I still want to apply some peel to the outer corners of my lips, but not inside. Yeah, but my ears somehow, it always over peel, so I'm gonna apply that there, my hairline. And I'm going to try to go into my décolletage a little bit. Get those fine wrinkles away. We start off with the pre-peel. And if it happens that you can just buy, normally you can only buy it in this combo, the 3 products together. But if you are in Paris, they have a shop. Maybe they will just sell you the peel time. And if you can find that, I would highly recommend it, because obviously it's going to be a lot more economical. And you can just use a normal cleanser to clean your skin before, and to stop it you can actually use baking soda and water to stop the reaction and wash your face off. That's just a more economical way of doing it. As you can see, my skin has been quite clean, but I think you do need it to start the chemical reaction. What I find, it actually works out. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the peel time. Now what they say on the instructions is that you just apply this with either a makeup brush or some normal cotton wool. Apply it on here, put it on your skin. And I found that actually you'd use a lot more product. This is about 250 Swiss francs for the 3 bottles, so you do want it to last a bit. So what I do is I just take a shot glass or a small container. I have plenty of shot glasses in this house. Apply a little bit of product. You can always add to it, you can't take away. I have 2 makeup brushes that I like to use. So this is quite a soft, natural Bristol makeup brush, just normal. I find that you actually pick up a lot of product with this because it's thicker. And then I just have the normal fan brush for not so much product. You can pick up on this, and it works quite well under the eyes here. So let's start. Just gonna get my mirror and don't go too close to your eyes. You can actually start feeling it working straight away, but don't freak out. It's fine. Like my mom said, no beauty without pain. I'm gonna do my neck later because the skin is obviously finer. I don't apply anything to my nose. So how have you guys been coping with the coronavirus? Do you get cabin fever already, or is the family behaving quite well? Let me know. I've been to Co-op today. and they let us get a number, so they only allow a certain amount of people to come through. I think they take the coronavirus really seriously, which is a good thing. All in for supporting that. You're not allowed to go closer to people than 2 meters. Luckily, we don't know that many older people, but I'm just feeling sorry for them because they're so isolated. Yeah, in Montreux, if I was at home, I think it would be a different situation. Home is South Africa, by the way. So immediately it starts tingling and you want to scratch it and you think, oh, am I doing the right thing? Don't worry. It's good. It's going to be good. And remember that the peeling, the actual skin that you're losing only starts in a couple of days, but I'm going to record all of this for you because I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm stuck at home. So, voila. And this is all that you do. You keep on doing this as long as what you can. Cover your whole skin. So I think I'm done. I've covered everything. Watch out when you apply it to your top eyebrow that it doesn't run into your eye. So maybe just for safety, if you've done it if you're doing this for the first time, just dab around your eye a little bit. Make sure you have no pimples or open wounds. It can actually cause scarring. So if you go in Switzerland for this specific peel, not another name, I don't know about how much other peels cost, it's about 150 per session. And with these bottles that you do at home, you get at least 10 out of it, so it's just so much better. It's easy for me to overdo it. I'm a little bit of a fanatic when it comes to skincare. My friend Susie thinks I do too much. But first of all, I don't have the genes, good genes, where my mother got beautifully old, or my grandmother. They do tend to have a lot of wrinkles. My aunt looks fairly good, but that's maybe a bit of overshare. So, okay guys, now I'm just gonna let it get dry. And if you do have product left, just a little bit of a tip, apply it to the top of your hand. We always forget our hands, and yeah, it's always a telltale sign when you're getting old. So good idea. For the leftover product that you have, just apply it to your hands. A little bit of a hand treatment, peeling, can never do harm. With the way that you see if your product is working, it becomes a little bit white on your skin. That means that it's starting to react, and that's the reaction that you actually want. Okay guys, have a good day, and I'll check in with you later. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes that I kept the product on, and I'm basically going to take it off now with that was peel time, pre-time, and we're going to take it off with post time. This is a spray that you're basically going to spray and just take the product off. What I found is after 20 minutes, basically the tingling stops, or the itchiness stops, so you will know when the product stops working. And that's it. So I'll check in with you guys later the week, maybe on day 3 and then on day 7 update. But I just want to show you, it's day 3 now and I've started peeling. You can see here around my mouth it's coming loose, and a little bit here and under my eye. I've put some moisturizer on, but I must be careful not to pick on it. The last thing that you want is to actually scratch it, even though that's the urge that you have. So tomorrow I most probably will peel more and I'll give you guys an update. Have a good day. Hey, okay, so it's day 5 and I thought it's gonna take only one more day after day 3, day 4, but it's fully, I don't know if you guys can see there, coming off, loads of skin here, a little bit there, all of this has come off. There's not much on my forehead, that just means that I didn't need to peel there, but loads around my mouth, and this is also where the problem area was with the acne. So I am really pleased, and I'll give it a good scrub by the end of today, let it sizzle a bit, and yay, some beautiful skin coming underneath this, young skin I should say. At least it's a renewal. I don't know if I've peeled here and look how good my skin looks underneath it. I don't know if you guys can remember, there was some peeling underneath my left eye, and yeah, this is what's underneath my eye. It all looks good. So this is the last time I'm going to do an update, and can't wait to peel this piece off here. It's going to be so good. Have a good day, guys.